going on, everybody? So I just woke up and I got online, and it seems like we got a new honest trailers from those people over at Screen Junkies. Remember, on this channel, when we see somebody that is making some awesome content, go subscribe to them. So if you're liking Screen Junkies content, hit that subscribe button for them. If you're enjoying my reactions to their content, subscribe to this channel as well. But let's go ahead and watch the trailer, the honest trailer, for Spider-Man Far From Home. All right.
Presented by Movies Anywhere.
I have that app, never use it.
Download the Movies Anywhere app today and bring your
Okay, this isn't an advertisement. Let's go. It actually was an advertisement. I just didn't want to watch it.
From the studios who act like divorced parents arguing over where their kid spends Christmas comes an MCU catch-up movie that's all about the Tony Stark-shaped hole in the universe.
Boo.
Are we sure Disney even wants to make a Spider-Man movie?
Exactly. That's how I felt watching this movie.
Spider-Man Far From Home. Marvel fans everywhere, prepare.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Rush,
I went to go poo 2 times during this movie because I
tons
didn't
of
care.
Iron Man,
Also,
those
slushies and
amazing
candies don't mix
They
well.
called it the blip.
juicy kernels of Phase 4.
I thought Kree having sleeper cells was top secret information.
Nick.
And, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Spider-Man goes on vacation.
Please no.
Oh, concept seems a little Disney Plus
Yeah.
to me. Wake me up when he gets to Space Wakanda. In between,
Nice.
setting up the next episode of MCU, hop aboard.
This
the kind
movie
of
wasn't that
teen
great in
Euro
my
road trip
opinion.
Sex romp not seen since Euro Trip, Road Trip, or Sex Drive.
Damn!
Where he'll
I
be
totally
joined by his
forgot
very
about
own
some of those
Stifler.
movies.
What about our plan? American bachelors in Europe.
Two teachers plucked from a 90s sitcom.
They join forces like the Power Rangers. You're thinking of Voltron. Who? Voltron. You're thinking of Voltron.
And Mary Jane, the YA reboot
Mary
of Debbie
Jane.
Downer.
I'm glad we're doing this.
You know they used to execute
Wow.
people on this bridge?
So
That was good.
Go to the Eiffel
That was good.
I read it was secretly
I get that
a
reference.
mind control intended to create an army of the insane.
You want to watch a movie?
Only if it's depressing.
She seems nice. I just hope she doesn't end up like his other girlfriends.
My wife and I split up.
Whatever's going on. I hope you're
Wow. I mean, I knew her character wasn't. Oh.
Watch Spider-Man gain a powerful new ally from the multiverse
That's
known
terrible.
as Mysterio.
Oh my
Mysterio?
God.
You think we don't know the guy in the Sinister Six is gonna be the villain?
That's
like you're gonna spend the
terrible.
whole movie fighting a wave.
It's
Jake
true.
Gyllenhaal shines as a
It's
fish
true.
bowl
That was
with
kind of a
haunted
dumb
house
point.
powers, who's out for revenge on Tony Stark. You know, the already dead guy. Because even in death, Iron Man is the only force powerful enough to motivate an MCU bad guy. Dude's
Yeah.
company was like an arc reactor for haters.
I mean, it was kind of cool that they added him into that, but
Just get a job at Hammer Industries, you dorks.
it's true. Good.
Thrill as Mysterio plays on Spider-Man's only weakness.
That scene was
getting
dope,
hit
though.
in the face with a train. Just kidding, he's fine. Don't be ridiculous. No, he'll strike at the one thing Peter lacks most of all, an adult male who isn't perving out on his aunt.
Hey, May. How you doing? What are you wearing? Something skimpy, I hope.
How's your aunt? You look lovely.
Aunt May is super attractive, though. Let's not lie.
Sticky
She
rice
is.
We didn't order that.
It's on the house.
Damn.
Watch Mysterio playing his trust to steal Edith, a global drone assassination program that Tony left to a teenager, which, fine, that's kind of his thing.
Activating instant kill.
No.
But this murder machine is hidden inside a pair of sunglasses. That's
Yeah.
the world's most commonly lost item. You might as well give him a pen full of Ebola.
It's true, though. I lose my sunglasses all the time.
So get ready for the third Spider-Man 2, which perfectly sets up a second Spider-Man 3
Thought that was over.
that audiences won't see until Feige's schedule clears up in 2024. But no whining.
No,
because
it
at the
comes out in
right speed with
2021.
Sony, you get a Spider-Man movie every year, plus one with Venom, one with Jared Leto's Morbius, Madam Web.
What the f?
Yeah, it's probably better this way.
Yeah.
Starring.
I wanted that.
Let me see that Tom, Tom. Gyllenhaal, and let God sort
I
him
must have
out.
missed that part.
Zendaya, la. Trick Fury, 90 Day Tomei Fiance.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, nobody tell Aunt May about Happy and Black Widow. Flash, oh.
Win. in.
Make him hobble,
Oh, was
you
that Chef?
cowards. Only begun, the strong war has.
Nice.
And every non-MCU filmmaker.
You can be the smartest guy in the room, the most qualified, and no one cares. Unless you're flying around with a cape or shooting lasers from your hands, no one will even listen.
That was good. That was good. That was
the
good.
boy was friends with Iron Man.
Oh, it's true though. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. We
You know
didn't
who
finish.
low-key has the darkest backstory in the MCU? Flash Thompson.
Could Mother not make it?
Your son almost died like twice, you monster.
Yeah. See. Everybody forgets I'm in this movie, right? Everybody always forgets I'm in this movie. Don't forget about Flash Thompson.
Keaton, Bale, Affleck.
Huh?
Which one is the most powerful on-screen version of Batman? We made physicists analyze footage to give you the definitive answer in a new episode of our new series, Power Levels.
Okay.
Click here to watch now and pretend
See?
to learn something.
These guys
This
knew
episode was
exactly what I wanted, right? Like, they knew, they're like, hey, Juice isn't gonna like freaking Spider-Man Far From Home, so let's give him some Batman. Good on you, Screen Junkies. Okay, so I want to let you guys know that I'm not a big fan of the Spider-Man films, and I know people, one, they're so great. One, I don't like how, again, this goes on to the whole Marvel thing of where they just try to make everything too funny. Like, just sometimes things are not supposed to be funny all the time, okay? Like, you can have comedy with action and serious drama and all that jazz and not have to be funny all the freaking time. That's what I feel like the Spider-Man movies are, and I feel like they're just out of my age range. That's honestly just how I feel. I just don't really feel like they're for me. And that's not a problem with that. You can still enjoy them if they're not for you, technically. But I don't know. There's not something about them. And my biggest thing about Spider-Man, right, is he has the second best rogues gallery in the world. Yeah, I said it. And he shouldn't have to be in Tony Stark's shadow. And I understand that they're trying to build him up and they wanted to build this like father-son connection, blah, blah, blah. But enough. Like, you're going to give him one more film in his freaking series, which, because more than likely this new MCU contract is supposed to have one cameo and one, like, basically the trilogy is supposed to finish. You're going to have one film where it's actually about Spider-Man and everything else was Tony Stark. And Spider-Man is bigger than Iron Man. Like, people don't realize that. If you ever read a comic book or if you've known anything before the MCU, Spider-Man was way bigger than Iron Man. Always bigger than Iron Man, still bigger than Iron Man, and he's living in Iron Man's shadow, and this has always kind of annoyed me about these movies. So I'm just like, ugh. I want Spider-Man to be freaking Spider-Man, not worry about anything else, fight his own rogues galleries. It's kind of why I was hoping he was getting out of the MCU and going back to Sony, because Sony's just making all these other stuff, and I just want Carnage and Venom versus Spider-Man. That's all I want in a freaking movie. Anyways, this Honest trailer was pretty funny. Didn't think I was going to laugh at some of the things, but that Debbie Downer thing was so true. Like, Mary Jane in this is super depressing, and she's just, I know she's trying to go for that teen angst, like, kind of thing. I get it. It's very true, like what they were making fun of her in this thing about. And yeah, I mean, the same thing. They even called it out in here. This was more of like an Iron Man story than it was a Spider-Man story. Not more of an Iron Man story, but you know what I mean. It was like, oh, I'm sad about Iron Man. I'm never going to be Iron Man. Like, just make it a freaking Spider-Man story. That's all I want to see. And now, the final freaking Spider-Man movie is going to come out. His identity is revealed. So he's not even going to really be Spider-Man. He's going to be Peter Parker as Spider-Man. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just not a fan of the series. But let me know if you're a fan of this Honest trailer. Remember, go subscribe to Honest Trailers, or I should say Screen Junkies, if you like their content. Subscribe to me if you like my reaction. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Juicebox. Remember to wake up in the morning and ask yourself something. Find my daily dose of juice. See you guys next time.